to welcome everyone to kindergarten graduation, and I am happy to welcome all of you to this slightly unusual kindergarten graduation celebration. There is no way any of us could have anticipated how this year would go. I believe we have made the best of things, and I am very proud of all the students and their families and friends who have helped along the way. The theme when we started this school year, I chose Psalm 69:34, and it says, "Let the heavens and earth praise him, the seas and everything that moveth therein." I just wanted to focus this year on praising the Lord. I had no idea exactly what that would mean as far as distance learning and a pandemic. But as I said, we've made the most of it, and I am so thankful and grateful for every family and how you have worked through this time with us. Everything we do in kindergarten is a foundation for learning and for future service to God. And that is why I had a theme verse. That is why we memorize Bible verses during Bible time. That is why we start our day with Bible every single day. And we do memorize verses. You will hear the students later on in the video saying some of their favorite verses, or even saying verses that I was listening to from a distance over a phone. Sometimes we use something called Marco Polo so that I could still be engaged with the students and hear how well they were doing memorizing their verses. We also go over foundational doctrines for our faith. Every day we have a lesson from the Bible. This one is one where we talked about when Jesus fed over 5,000 people. We talk about different people like Moses, and we talk about Jonah and Daniel, and we talked about the disciples. We learn many things in the Bible, and that's all to lay a foundation for as the students grow up and as they become Christians themselves and as they live for the Lord. And then, of course, we also lay the foundation for academics. Reading is a big part of what we do every day in kindergarten. We start with learning the vowels, and I just put some things up here so that you can kind of get a feel for what we did in the classroom. We started off learning the vowels, then we would put vowels and consonants together and make blends, then we would make words, and very quickly, early in the school year, the students are already reading words, and then we add on special sounds, and we put together sentences, and then we read stories, and you'll get to hear some of the students reading stories again later on in the video. During numbers, the students learn to count all the way to 100, and they count by ones to 100, they count by twos to 100, they count by fives to 100, they count by tens to 100, they learn to tell time, they do addition, they learn simple subtraction, we talk about money, we learn how to count nickels and dimes, and of course pennies. They learn about quarters and dollar bills, and so many things that had this been a normal graduation, you would be seeing them do all of those things. We also have writing time, and the students do learn cursive writing in our school, and they learn to write using cursive. We also go over how letters are printed, and we have an exciting writing time each day with lots of fun songs and activities, and the students do very well learning to write in cursive. We also have a special skills and activity time, and during these two times the students get to practice things like fine motor skills, cutting paper, practicing tying, doing folding exercises or projects just to work with those fine motor skills. They also do art projects during activity time. There's music class. We play instruments, we sing songs. During science, we learn simple things like about matter and how there are three states of matter. We talk about magnets, and we talk about even growing things and animals, and there's just a lot of different areas that we cover, very foundational for kindergarten to build on as the students go throughout school. We also, of course, talk about our community helpers, and we talk about history. We learn a little bit, very basic information about our country and the people who helped us to get to where we are now in our country. We talk about the first president. We talk about famous inventors, a lot of different people that we discuss for community helpers and for history. We also do talk about some geography. We talk about the compass and how to look at a map, and we go to different countries in the world, and we did passports too when every time we introduced a country. And this year I introduced using Google Earth, and we got to actually go out to the sky. It's like you're approaching the earth, and we landed at the airport and pretended that we were actually in these different countries, and they had to get their passports dated and stamped as we went into all these new places. And so that was a lot of fun this year. Well, that is very briefly what we do throughout the year in kindergarten. You will be seeing pictures of activities the students have done. You will be able to see some of our distance learning. I hope you enjoy the video as we reminisce about this past school year, as we congratulate the 2020 kindergarten class as they are moving on into first grade. And I very sincerely want to thank all of you, friends, families, the students, for all that you have done this year and the help that you have been to me. Thank you all. Congratulations to the graduates. And I pray and I hope that all of you have a great and a safe and a very happy summer.
This may be our deepest, longest, and most exciting adventure yet.
Take your place at the starting line.
Set.
Be prepared in your heart and mind.
Go.
Run the race with all of your might.
Ready.
Take your place at the starting line.
Set.
Be prepared in your heart and mind.
Go.
Run the race with all of your might. Incredible race is a race that we all must run. From the rising up to the setting sun, let us keep the pace for the glory of the sun. And long to hear our Savior say, well done. Take your place at the starting line.
Set.
Be prepared in your heart and mind.
Go.
Run the race with all of your might. The incredible race is a race that we all must run. From the rising up to the setting sun, let us keep the pace for the glory of the sun. And long to hear our Savior say, well done.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bible Time again. Before we start off today, we'll start with our song, He is King. He is King.
I can read my book. I will do my best.
How perfect. Today is Tuesday, and we're reading about Tuesday, and we're reading our book on Tuesday. That is amazing. And I'm going to give you some popcorn. Woohoo! We'll fill our bucket.
It is not a treat.
Good.
If it is in a trap,
Keep going.
look
Good.
out, Mrs. Mouse.
Team 6. I am the way, the truth, and the light. John 14:6.
Kind one to another.
Awesome. Say bye, Miss Young.
I'm a shine.
I'd like to take this time to say congratulations to our kindergarten class. You've done it. Good job this year. I'm very proud of you. I miss you guys. And don't tell anybody, but you're the class that I miss the most. And I can't wait to see you again when school starts up. Right now, it is my privilege to present to you the graduating kindergarten class of 2020.
Tessa Joy Brandy.
Tessa, what is your favorite Bible verse?
James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. James 1:17.
That was excellent. Tessa, what would you like to be when you grow up?
A baker,
And why would you like to be a baker?
because they make sweets.
Maxwell Grant Derwin.
Max, what is your favorite Bible verse?
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1.
Max, what is your favorite Bible song?
The Bible.
Very nice. Max, what would you like to be when you grow up?
A campground owner.
And why would you like to be a campground owner?
Because I like to camp.
Levi Glenn Linnell.
Ephesians 4:32. Be ye kind one to another.
Very good. Levi, what would you like to be when you grow up?
A Lego shop builder.
And what would you do with the Legos you build?
I would sell them.
That sounds like a great idea.
Nicholas Andrew Minkler.
Philippians 4:19. But my God shall supply all my needs. Philippians 4:19.
That was awesome. Nicholas, what would you like to be when you grow
A
up?
policeman
A policeman. Why do you want to be a policeman?
to help good guys.
Ryzen Joy Sanders.
Ryzen, what is your favorite Bible verse?
John 14:6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 14:6.
That was great, Ryzen. What would you like to be when you grow up?
A police scout.
And why would you like to be a police girl?
Because I want to help catch bad guys
Very good.
and arrest them.
I'm gonna make
Put
sure.
them in jail.
Levi Aaron Toro.
Levi T, what is your favorite Bible verse?
James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift come from above.
Levi T, what would you like to be when you grow up?
A fireman.
Why would you like to be a fireman?
Because it's my dad's and my dream.
You're all set. Do you want to stand here and look at yourself in the camera a little bit? Very nice job, Max. Oh, let me ask you that. We can actually just do the whole thing again. Why don't we do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything loud.
Yeah, everything nice and loud. I know it's hard to remember. Okay, so let's start it. Stand straight and tall. Look right at me. Hands down. And look right at me.
Why does this thing keep on moving?
It's
Okay, what is your favorite Bible verse?
Be kind one to another.
Good. Do you want to try that again with the reference? I'm going to stand behind you so you can see this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Smell. Oh, come on. Okay. Are you ready to start? Here we go. Risen, what is your favorite Bible verse? John?
John 14.
And I'm going to go over there. To leave. You want to say your final goodbyes? You look great.